Brent crude oil prices are up with roughly 3.5% from Friday's low. And this happened despite OPEC deciding to increase supply. They're increasing with roughly 411,000 additional barrels per day starting from July. And this actually tripled the amount that they had previously committed to. We saw a similar big change in May and June. And the price is jumping up here because the market started to fall lower already here on Thursday and Friday. And this was most likely linked to expectations that we might see even higher increase in supply. But as the expectations were met, prices have just jumped higher here. And from a technical point of view, things are starting to become more interesting. Like last week, we said around these levels with stops just here, people probably gonna short. And that actually put out, didn't go all the way down to the lower end, of course, but we did go down from pretty much the highs here, sort of nailed that perfectly. And today, I think we can lower this once more. So we focus on this high here, which is the high from May 21st. Below that level, we remain inside of this triangle pattern, which means that if we would bounce towards these levels here, I would say maybe 65 push here. I think people will realistically try to sell, then target 62, so close to the levels we saw on Friday last week, and then probably down to 60.78, and then who knows, maybe all the way down towards this level here. But what I find more interesting is this. You see how it really struggles to trade to the downside? That is not a typical sign of a downtrend. In a downtrend like you see here, the market relatively easily trades to the downside in big steps. It doesn't struggle, but here we can clearly see how it's struggling. So it might be a hint that we could be about to break above here. And if that would happen, so we push above the high here from May 21st at 66, then that suggests we can push up with roughly $8.18 per barrel. That would take us roughly towards this level up here, which is 73.32. Now that's obviously quite an aggressive target, so I wouldn't get that excited, but maybe we'll push towards 67.69, maybe towards 69.75, and then from there we can see how much higher this market wants to go.